Hey everybody, Fred here, TFG Media. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so in the last video, I showed you how you can build a WordPress website using SiteGround's hosting tools in under 5 minutes. Now, today what I want to do is I want to go a little bit deeper and give you my honest opinion on SiteGround as a hosting provider and give you a preview of some of their back-end tools so that if you're in the market for a host or you're considering SiteGround, you have a good honest opinion on these tools. So that's what we're doing in this video. Let's get going. Okay, so before we get going, I do want to say if you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, smashing that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new videos, and giving me a thumbs up if you learned something in this video. Okay, so before we get going, I do want to say if you have any questions or comments or any feedback to provide, please feel free to leave that in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Now you can see I'm on the main landing page here of SiteGround, and I just wanted to come here for a quick second so you can see the different plans that they have available. Now, there's really only 3 tiers of plans that you have to consider, and it's the Startup, the Grow Big, and the Go Geek. And right now they're actually offering a special pricing, which is a pretty hugely discounted off their regular price. So what I'll do is I'll include a link in the description box below, and you can go and jump on this deal if you decide SiteGround is going to be right for you. But I mean, you can come here and you can check out the different plans, you know, what they offer, what they include, what they don't include, and make the best choice that fits your needs. And I do want to say though, no matter, even if you start with, say, with the Startup, you can always very easily, with a click of a button, you know, upgrade to the Grow Big or the Go Geek if the need arises. So I mean, don't think that you're locked into a specific plan. It's not like that at all. It's basically one click and you're on the next plan. So it's really, really easy, very simple in that regard. Okay, so but what you do want to see here, and what I want to give you a little insight into, are those back-end tools that you can't see until you actually set up an account. So that's what I want to talk about next. Okay, so you can see I'm in the cPanel, or Site Tools as they call them, admin area for my company's website, TFG Media. And just going down the left side here, you can see all of the different main categories that it's divided into. So you have the main dashboard here, the site, security, speed, WordPress, domain, email, statistics, and devs for more advanced development type features. So a very clean interface. And this is one of the things that separates SiteGround. I mean, it is very well designed. The UX, or user experience, is second to none, I assure you. It is a top-notch premium WordPress hosting provider with, you know, very, very fast servers, and so you're not going to have any issues. So just looking at the site tools, so, you know, like the file manager, these are all the things you would expect, but in a beautifully clean UI here. It really is quite nice. You know, if you want to set up FTP accounts for your sites, you know, app manager, your SQL database management, all of those good things. Now, if you go into security, I mean, a very easy way to do backups. If you're making a major change to your website, you can come in and perform a manual backup. You get up to 5 per day, or the system will back it up every day for you. I mean, it has a running backup here. You know, you're really getting a lot for a low cost. Again, I mean, SiteGround, I'm going to say it right now, SiteGround is the #1 hosting provider. And I've tried, you know, the Bluehost and some of these other ones, the WordPress.coms, all of these other ones. But I got to tell you, without question, SiteGround is #1. Now, I mean, I don't really want to get into the complexities of all of the different tools, but just take a look here as I go through it, okay? You know, SSL. Configuring your SSL certificates is basically a drop-down box. You select the type, and away you go. HTTPS enforce. If you have mixed content on your website, secure and non-secure, you know how, you know, Chrome and other browsers are now showing users that the site is not secure. Well, with a click of a button here, HTTPS enforce, you now, any mixed content is going to be forced into its secure version. So, I mean, I mean, just at the click of a button, it's fantastic. You know, protected URLs, blocked IPs, site scanner. If you add that, it's an add-on. You know, that defends against malware and these types of things. There's other tools that are free that'll do that, but I mean, they do develop in-house their own apps and tools. One of them is something called SG Optimizer, which is a fantastic tool, and I'll talk about it in a second. Speed. Now, this is another thing I really, really like about SiteGround is they are basically affiliated with Cloudflare, which is a CDN. And if you're not sure or you don't know what a CDN is, it's a content delivery network. And basically what that means is your site will be distributed through a network of Cloudflare servers around the world. And what that does is it gives you a huge performance boost for your website, because if someone, say in Australia, you know, goes to your site, I don't know why it's saying it's not working here. Let me see that again. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyhow, okay, so it says it's active now. That made me a little nervous there for a second. But anyways, getting back to what a CDN is. A CDN, what it does is it allows your website to be completely distributed around the world, so that if somebody, say in Australia, is visiting your website, it's not serving all the files from a server in the United States. No, that would take a long time. There's a lot of latency and propagation delay there. What it does is it's going to say, okay, we have a server or servers in Australia. We're going to serve your website from one of these servers in that local area. And your page load time is going to be much, much faster. And remember, I talked about in a previous video, Google ranks websites, and one of the metrics they rank on is page load time. And so speed of your website is very, very important. Things like advanced caching tools. I mean, yes, they have dynamic cache, memcache. I mean, these are all advanced tools that you get. Basically, you can enable it just by clicking a button, okay? The WordPress, you know, installing and managing WordPress, migrating, you know, sites from WordPress. I mean, it just goes on and on, but I am assuring you, domains, all your different domains, DNS editor, all of this good stuff. So again, it's very, very straightforward to use this system. And I got to tell you, SiteGround, without a doubt, is one of the best hosting providers I have ever used, and I highly, highly recommend them. And if you want to check it out too, I'll include a link in the description box below, and you can go and check it out and jump on that promo right now. So this is Fred, TFG Media. I hope this helped, you know, clear up some things, or if you had some questions about what their back-end tools look like, I hope this helped a little bit to help you visualize it. Anyhow, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.